It was honestly a pleasure and an honor. Not only that, but it was such an honor to be able to commentate with you, Mr. Squall.
Of course, bro. You know, I've known Jalen since I own a team called Solar about 4 years ago.
Yep.
And this is the first time I've ever met him in real life by sheer coincidence. So.
Gotcha. But yes, boys, I really do hope you guys enjoy the rest of the stream and, you know, enjoy the rest of the bracket.
Speaking of enjoying things, we got Lucario into, you know, Dedede, and if you don't like watching Dedede or Lucario, then you're lying to yourself because he just got two frames with dash tag back to back. Gordo's 4 days, able to utilize his kit to push Lucario off stage there, and then that was just such great timing from the Dedede man. So.
I'm not gonna lie, Chad. Just because of that one stock, just because of that first stock, I might have to stay for the entire first game. So let's see what happens here. Not only that, but do remember, boys, even though hrtbrk did lose their stock very early, this is kind of beneficial for Lucario. They're in a positive, aura. Yeah. A positive aura surplus here. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at this matchup in general, I mean, yeah, okay, Lucario gets rage or whatever, but Dedede is going to slam you into the floor, dude. Look at his big old fat noggin, bro. He's at 101. He's at kill percent. That Gordo lasting for so long there, and it just makes it so hard for a character like Lucario to even utilize their aura when they're getting caught by those back airs. Just such a, you know, a hard character, unironically, for Lucario to get in on. It's just one of those matchups where, ooh, big call out there, not quite able to find it, but like I was saying, this is definitely one of those matchups where you kind of have to, like, get Dedede into advantage for it to matter. Exactly. But the hard part is getting Dedede into disadvantage, especially when you're playing against a player like Kalitokat who knows his timings. Finding these side Bs, though, finally able to close out that first stock. And could we see a comeback brewing? If there's any character to do it, it would be Lucario.
But, man, seriously. It's just, like, honestly, from what I've seen so far, it's just, like, wow. Kalitos just knows, like, legit, hrtbrk cannot land everywhere. Anytime hrtbrk lands,
Sour spot
Kalitos is right there.
Yeah. I definitely think we're seeing a lot more of a slower paced game from hrtbrk here. He understands that he can't kind of just run in on. Maybe I just spoke too soon because I was going to call him and saying, you know, maybe realize that he can't run in on this character as much. And the first thing he does is up B into him.
Yep.
Find that up tilt, just such a strong disjointed up tilt there. I mean, it kills, you know, it's great at anti-airing, just such a strong move. Tries to anticipate him going high again, though, trying to lock him in shield with Gordo. Doesn't find it, though, instead getting reversaled.
Oh, wow. Okay. Honestly, max rage whilst being at a 2-stock disadvantage? Oh, man. There's no way.
Yeah, finds the fair there.
Oh, my God.
Do you got to get out of here?
Honestly, I might just stay for the second game.
Yeah, man. For those of you that don't know, this isn't Jalen and...
Huh?
They had to, because doubles is late, and so they're swapping between streaming sets in pool 1 and pool 2. And so they kind of just told us to come until they swap us. Ask Loyal. For those of you that don't know, I am Squaffles, and this is Injalan here, you know, here at Hokage Exams in Houston, and we're getting into Game 2 of hrtbrk versus Kalitokat, and what we saw was a extremely, you know, interesting Game 1. I mean, we saw Kalitokat run away with such a big, you know, big lead, and then it all kind of just came crashing back, which is what Lucario does, and it's good that hrtbrk understands, like, take that Game 1 and use that knowledge to continue on in this Game 2, and we're already seeing a lot closer of a game here. He's not getting dash attacked twice by the ledge. Still a bit in slight disadvantage here, though. He's really struggling, you know, with these Gordos. And Dedede is one of those, you know, mind game things, because it's like, okay, you want to dash shield against him, but if you dash shield against a character like Dedede, you're going to get grabbed or up tilted and stuff like that, and that's just not what you want either. Just such a tricky character to play with, as bad as he's supposed to be. Tries to get a big call out there with the up tilt.
By the way, for the people that do not know, King Dedede's up tilt is stronger than Dedede's, Dedede Kong's up smash.
Yeah.
That is insane to me.
I definitely think right now we're coming from in like the perspective of hrtbrk, where he's recovering higher because he's scared that if he goes to ledge, he'll get trapped by Gordo, and that'll force him to do an option that'll get him killed the second he tries to get back onto stage. But I feel like, you know, him living in his fear right now is what's causing him to die at these earlier percentages, especially to up tilt, because he keeps up being straight into Kalitokat, and Kalitokat is having none of it.
Like, man, he needs to know how to get rid of Gordo, because legit most of that percent is just because of Gordo.
Big counter there. Able to have some rage on him going into the second stock as well as aura, you know, going to be extremely beneficial for him. Finds these little strings here and there. Nothing too crazy yet, though. At 103, and we're right around that range where side B will start critical hitting, which will allow for hrtbrk to maybe secure some earlier stocks against Kalitokat.
Wait, does Lucario have any jab block combos?
Yes.
He does.
I think. It's just they're really hard.
Yeah. Man, because his jab is so, like, it's just so weird.
It's certain characters that can jab block, not all of them. Able to find that strong neutral B there, resetting it to even here. And is this even? Tries to, is this even? Wow. Finds the up tilt though, and he's going to lose some of that extra rage on top of that aura. At 114, we could, you know, see something close here. And even if this, like, even let's say hrtbrk does find a way to kill with no aura at 124, it's just going to be rough for him to, you know, on that final stock with no aura or rage.
Oh, okay, even with the tip or hitbox, he will still actually take that stock. Alright, boys, do keep in mind, hrtbrk did come into the last stock at a stock disadvantage, so even though it is even stocks, our boy currently actually technically has the advantage.
Yeah. I mean, he's able to find these strings, like I was saying earlier, able to take a percentage lead here. And, you know, he doesn't have too much aura built up. At 71, you know, that'll give him a nice little good chunk. If he could find a strong down smash on a call out against Kalitokat here, it could definitely close out this game 2 to bring it into a game 3.
Ooh, 100% rage. Even though, like, I'm not. Oh, no!
Ooh, what a down smash
on.
call. He's going to make it back from there.
Ooh.
Tries to find the timing. Good timing mix up, kind of floating down for a little in order to make sure that he does not get that 2-frame.
We all saw that up smash come out. If that would have came out, that would have been game.
And this is practically even here. One down smash call out could be it at 131. His back is against the wall. And for once in this entire set, up B onto stage is going to work. Overshoots on that neutral B though, canceling it too early, allowing Kalitokat to close out that game 2 to advance on, sending hrtbrk down to losers.
But hey, he did not go down without a fight.
Not
GG
at all.
Players.
I believe that's it for you.
Yeah, no, that is it for me. I was gonna leave before this set, but honestly, that first stock was low keys the bomb. But again, boys, it